Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while inaugurating the Namami Narmada Devi Mahotsav festival in the Sardar Sarovar Dam site, has also stressed upon not just development in Gujarat, but the importance of sustainable development and ecotourism in the area. He's also highlighted the importance of the Sardar Sarovar Dam, something that's been very personal to him, very symbolic really of his fight for this particular dam to increase its height. And considering the landmark that is achieved of having the highest amount of water at this point, the Prime Minister also sending out the message saying that he was in fact happy that he could also make it on this event on his birthday in his home state of Gujarat, and particularly in the Narmada district. Now, the Prime Minister, speaking of course for the last 45 minutes or so, has also stressed upon the need to ensure that single-use plastic is banned across the country and that every Indian works towards this. He's also said, and a message that he sent out to the locals there is about ensuring that they promote tourism in this particular area. These visuals that you see on your screens right now are from earlier. The Prime Minister performed that puja there, and after that also took in the sights of this entire area, which has completely been transformed by the BJP government to make it a tourism hub. And even as, of course, he spent his entire day so far inaugurating these projects and also visiting these kind of areas, trying to ensure that he sends across a message to not just the entire country but to the entire world, welcoming them to visit the Statue of Unity and the nearby attractions. Prime Minister Modi is also expected to make his way back to Gandhinagar and take the blessings of his mother. It was expected that he would do that in the beginning of the day, but the schedule did change a little bit. But that's something that we see every single birthday, that the Prime Minister takes time off his busy schedule to also seek the blessings of his mother in Gandhinagar. It's expected that now he will be going and doing that. He is currently in the Narmada district, and from here he's expected to make his way back to Gandhinagar to meet his mother as well. But the Prime Minister, considering that it is his 69th birthday, made it a point really to visit the Narmada district for, of course, the reasons that it holds a lot of importance to him. This is a project that he pushed for, he even fasted for, and in 2017 had inaugurated this, and since then this is the first time he's visited with the height being increased and with the kind of water flow that we're seeing this time around. That's why the Prime Minister made it a point to not just visit this area but to visit it on his birthday. Rahul Srivastava is joining us with more details on this. Rahul, the Prime Minister on his birthday, as I was mentioning, of course, it's symbolic that he's decided to spend it at the Narmada district at the Sardar Sarovar Dam site, a project that is so close to his heart. And the message that he sent across in the last 45 minutes has also been of that, of vikas, of development and of sustainable development.
So what we will say that one huge political signal which is emerging from this entire exercise the Prime Minister carried out is the fact that the BJP and the Prime Minister are not going to let a weakening of the BJP or his grip over Gujarat. The Prime Minister and the BJP know that Gujarat is perhaps the political epicenter for the party, that if there is any sign of sliding of the BJP's hold over the state, it will have a cascading impact all over the country. And that is why if the BJP was converting Prime Minister's birthday in a political milestone, which is recurring annually, the BJP has done it and done it from Gujarat. If Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday is celebrated as Children's Day and is kind of a political milestone which has been repeated since independence and kind of a footprint for the Congress party, the BJP now is creating its own pantheon with Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, and his birthday being a milestone which will be recurring and kind of leaving a legacy as far as the party is concerned. But very importantly, from Gujarat, which is abutting, of course, Maharashtra, which is going to have polls for the assembly in the month of October, a very strong signal has been sent out by the Prime Minister. And if he talked about unification of the country, standing very close to Sardar Patel's Statue of Unity, the Prime Minister talked about Jammu and Kashmir, the tinkering with the changes in the Article 370, the bifurcation of state of Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories. The Prime Minister has connected it to Sardar Patel, the son of the soil in Gujarat. And what the Prime Minister said, that the work deeds which were left unfinished as far as Sardar Patel's dreams of one single unified nation, because Jammu and Kashmir always had a special status, has been fulfilled now. That's the kind of a political push the Prime Minister has provided from his birthday celebrations close to the statue of Sardar Patel, the Statue of Unity, and on his birthday. I think the Prime Minister and the BJP have politically milked, sending out a strong political signal, every element of it very strongly crafted right since the morning. And now we'll have more of it with Prime Minister visiting his mother. And see, the week has started with this, and by the end of this week, Prime Minister will be in US, where he will be having two huge functions, which will again add to what brand Modi is all about.
Absolutely, and really the optics of the Prime Minister spending his 69th birthday at his home state is symbolic in itself. The Prime Minister has left now from the venue. He is expected to go now and seek his mother's blessings, and that will be, of course, in Gandhinagar. So he's going to be making his way from Kevadia back to Gandhinagar. Let me take this across to Kamlesh Sutar, who's also joining us from the Sardar Sarovar Dam site. Kamlesh, you've been getting us every update that's come in of the Prime Minister's schedule so far. What next now? Is the Prime Minister going to be making his way back to Gandhinagar?
Well, yes, that is what we are learning. The Prime Minister would be heading directly to Gandhinagar from here, and there what we learned that he would be meeting his mother and seek her blessings like an every year ritual where he meets his mother Hiraben, and on his birthday. So Prime Minister just left his convoy, just leaving towards the helipad, and the Prime Minister from there would be going to Gandhinagar. That is what we learned just a while before. The Prime Minister addressed a huge gathering, and where he counted the achievements in 100 years and how this place, talking about the Narmada itself, is a perfect combination of environment and progress and development going hand in hand. Many other issues that the Prime Minister touched upon, especially as we mentioned that on expected lines, he spoke about the achievements in 100 days and the will of his government in the second tenure to see through that people of this country and the development of this country is achieved.
Absolutely. Rahul, you know, if you look at the Prime Minister's address, the 45-minute speech that he gave, the focus largely was on development, and development not just in the state of Gujarat, but across the country. He's spoken particularly about water conservation, and this is something that Modi 2.0 has, you know, stressed on several times, with even, of course, the Jal Shakti ministry being set up.
Yes, Akshita, I think that's the kind of messaging Prime Minister is now employing. Apart from other issues, the focus areas are always there in his speeches. He spoke about water conservation, sustainable development, and then he talked about plastic, single-use plastic, that how people should start getting connected to the call he gave from the ramparts of Red Fort on 15th of August. That's the kind of political messaging the Prime Minister is employing. And I will say that if you see, beyond these messaging, there is one constant theme, and that is the poor. Poor and the farmer is always going to be there. And when the Prime Minister said by 2022 farm incomes will be doubled, how farmers, because of the irrigation schemes which were launched under his chief ministership, have eventually led to more cash crops being grown in the Narmada basin, and also how farmers are now earning much more than what they were. Then he talked about how these irrigation benefits will reach out to the tribals in the area, and tribals will benefit from horticulture, generation of fruits and other products from the region. So the theme of poor is also not missing. And then, of course, the clever political connect between the measures he took vis-a-vis what the BJP calls a unification or mainstreaming of Jammu and Kashmir state, by saying that the people were suffering, be it Jammu, Kashmir or the Ladakh region. And then a very interesting twist by saying that 17th September 1948 was a day when Hyderabad was merged into the Union of India by Sardar Patel. So Hyderabad's merging unification with India on 17th September, his birthday, and Jammu and Kashmir mainstreaming, as the BJP says, on, in the same breath. I think it was a very carefully crafted morning for Ms. Prime Minister Modi, and I think it will continue till the evening.
Okay, so a lot of political messages and takeaways from the Prime Minister's address. Rahul and Kamlesh, thanks for joining us with all the details on this story.